Hello and welcome back to Timberborn. This is episode 24 of our playthrough on the pressure map. We're playing on hard and we're playing as the Ironteeth faction. So, there has been another update. The updates are coming thick and fast now, as if not to just, completely change how I'm doing things. So, they have put the throttling valve and the fill valve. So there are two different valves. We need to unlock both of these so that I can see what these do because, we're heavily reliant on this stuff, so I just need to make sure that our sluices are still grandfathered. They are still grandfathered, that's fine. So, what are we going to look at today? We're going to look at putting in more Platformtopia, and we're going to have a massive look at automation. Because I would like to automate some stuff straight away. So let's look at this straight away. So, I initially put our clutch over here. But I don't think I want it to be over here. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull that out. And we're going to pop in the power shaft back here. And I think the clutch is going to come in. I mean, it must come here then. So what I want to do is I want to put in a clutch there. And I'm trying to get a feel for the automation myself. So we're going to pop that there. And down here, because I think we can still access here, can't we? No, we can't. But I can put this back in so we can access down here. I want to put a depth sensor. I mean, this might just completely not do anything. This might be like, let's get the speed picked up actually. This might do nothing. But we'll have a look. Measure water depth below its arm. So do we want to put that here? Yes, we'll unlock that. And then we'll get that as high priority. So this only uses gears and scrap metal. It's interesting that they use different lots of resource. And I've also realised that these don't actually use... Do they use power? Did they change these? I swear I was watching JC's video and he said they didn't use power. They don't use power, so they don't need to be plugged in. But they're there now, so, I mean... That's fine, I guess. So, I would like to get a look at getting the beavers over here a little bit quicker. So what I was thinking is we're going to put a tubeway station in here. And we're going to put one of those boys up there, put that under there. And I believe I am trying to get better with the camera jerk. Oh, I might have to. I can't even see under there. Might have to pull this out, which is going to be fine. Is that? Oh, that's gonna. That's load bearing. That is. Well, we've messed this up, haven't we? I'm guessing we're coming along under here then. So that's gonna come out. That's rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. We're gonna pop them there, and then we're gonna run. This means our little bridge is gonna have to go away. Oh, I love that bridge. Or does it? Well, we will do what we can to preserve the bridge, even if it's dumb. Can we pop in an overhang? We can. Can that go there, though? Or can I put an overhang this way? Okay, that's horrendous, and I kind of love it. Let's at least delete that. Delete that. And we'll pop an overhang going this way. So that's, better than nothing, isn't it? Pop that there. Tubeway down. Run that across there. And we are going to have to pull some of this out, but it's not going to be as much as I anticipated. So this should be fine. They're going to be fine for a little while. Pop that there. Pop that there. And that's going to be fine. I mean, I might actually, while we're here, let's just do it. No, we don't want to do that. Let's just do that. And we'll pop that all along there, and we'll pop that all along there, so that we can pop those in if we need to. And I should have this running. So, they'll be able to access that. Have they put this in for me? They have. So what I want to do is, I want to set this to be If this is less than, is that less than or equal to? That should be less than or equal to. I want this to be. So if this is like 10, if this is 0, I want this to. Can you not? Oh, I can set that to automate. Automate that to depth sensor 1. So let's see. So are you on? You are on, aren't you? So does that turn it on? Or do I need that to be? So that turns it off. If it goes over 5, it's off. So what I need to do is I need to change that back to. I will eventually work this out. Oh, I had that right, didn't I? It turns it off. So because there's no water there, it just turns it off. So that's going to allow us to conserve power. We don't need to conserve power, but I'm demonstrating how the automation works. So you pop the depth sensor in there. I mean, we could have put this up here on this side, and it measures the depth underneath, and then that clutch will turn off when that is less than. Yes, that's how it's working. And we're not pumping anything. Oh, maybe I should have had this. Okay, maybe we have to move this. Because what I want it to do is I want it to do over here, don't I? I want this to be the last one we stop pumping out, not down here. So maybe or do we have multiple clutches? What do we think? Do we have multiple clutches? I think we're going to have multiple clutches. Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. I'm also going to delete you. So where can they get to? Can they get to there? They can get to there. They can get to there. And they can get to there. So bring me 3 clutches. Oh, the PC is not happy. Too many beavers and bots. Luckily, I have bought a external hard drive to hopefully take the pressure off my system a little bit. Because I think the amount of stuff I have on my PC, because these videos take up a lot of space. We can't put them. Well, I guess what we could do. Is this cheating? I don't think it is. Yeah, actually that's much better, isn't it? And if we pop that there. What's gone in on over here? Oh, they've already connected this. Lovely. So now we can actually walk to work. Well, not walk to work, tube to work. Seeing as I couldn't go that way. We do need to figure out what we're putting for the rest of here. It is going to be a wellbeing centre. But I want to come over here and talk about these water dumps. So we need to put depth sensors in if we want to automate how this works. So I'm not sure how we're going to do this. I guess the farmhouse on the thing doesn't really work. I mean, do we go for this or do we not go for this? I feel like it's quite complicated. It might be quite complicated to do. I mean, it isn't complicated to do. It just means I actually have to do some thinking. So what we could do... Right, let's take these out. Because you're sat on... You are sat like that, aren't you? So what I'm going to do... I'm going to delete that. I'm going to ask you to come in and delete that. And we're going to put the farmhouse... Oh, the farmhouse could go the other way around. So we don't even need to delete that. Fine, we will just keep it how it is because... You know, whatever. So we can pop that like that. No, we can't. Delete that. So what are you? You're cassava. So we'll replant the cassava. And what we're going to do is we're going to we're going to put a depth sensor. And we're going to replant that cassava. So, what this depth sensor is going to do is going to allow us to automate this. So we need to call this corn sensor. Okay. So, threshold is going to be, I think, yeah, 50 is probably right. And if it's equal to or more than, no, I want this to be the other way around, don't I? Equal to or less than, we want it to be on. So it's currently, yeah. So we're going to automate you with corn sensor. So you're currently on because the water level is 0.89, so it needs to be the other way around. So that's going to pause him, free up a beaver, and as soon as the water goes lower, it will fill up. It will turn back on. So we can actually use that for all of these. It's just whether I can fathom it. I feel there's too complicated. I feel here might also be complicated. Well, actually it's not, is it? I just lack the vision. Where is it? And you don't have to do this. I mean, we're quite late game, so I don't think it's necessary for us to do this. But I kind of wanted to demonstrate the demonstrate this. So I received no comments on the last video. I can't believe nobody has a comment on what I've been up to, which is quite strange. So I think we're going to set. So what did I have this set to? I had this set to greater than or less than 5, didn't I? So you are going to be automate, and you're going to be depth sensor 1, and you're off. I'm going to have you set to 0.5. So you're going to be equal to, well actually, I can just set it to 0.0 and then, yeah, okay, that's fine. And the clutch is under there, isn't it? So, fine. And I can have you set to 0.0. So greater than. So this should work. We'll check in the next temperature cycle. Fingers crossed. So I can actually change this one, can't I? So it just needs to be greater than. So if it's greater than, it will then pump up and then we will go this way. Can you not reach the end of this? Poor souls. So, how is everything else doing? We have all of this paused. How are we doing on all other production? So we have 1.6k logs, not logs, 1.6k planks, 513 gears, 551 pine resin. We have lots of treated planks. We have metal screws, metal parts. Sorry, I'm going to keep calling them metal screws. We have more metal blocks than we know what to do with. Extract is low. And I don't even know what's using it. Because it's not the dynamite anymore. Oh, I know what it is, isn't it? It's this efficient boy, because I've changed it to extract. So I could actually just change this back to normal now. Because we don't need it efficiently pulled up. That's where our extract was going last episode. So, let's go through the science. Monuments. Earth Repopulator is being bought. This boy is going to go somewhere down here, I think. But let's put in the last of the warehouses. Because I remember when I discussed saying that I wanted this dystopian to just, the parks to just be surrounded with the warehouses. So we are going to pop them in. And then we're going to run this all around here. And this is going to come over here. Oh, I've done it badly again down here, haven't I? Oh, bit of lag. Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I did it badly on the last bit. So let's come in with the demolish tool. You'll live, guys. Oh, no, not that. And that will be fine. So I just need to put a load of tubeway all around it. So they can make a nice loop. How do we think that looks? You know, it's good. Well, it looks good down to here at least. And I'm a strong believer that you can never have enough water. So we're going to put some more water tanks in. We probably should put more coffee tanks in as well, to be honest. So how about we put water. Actually, no, let's have coffee. We also need to go on to grease for the bots. How much would you like a grease factory, guys? Grease factory uses power. 2 go there, maybe? I don't know what the ratio is for grease. I don't even know what the recipe is. 1, oh, so we extract plus coffee. Oh, extract plus canola oil. So I'm glad we're gonna swap that extract out for that now. That's fine. And maybe what we'll do is we will put a big tub of grease at the top over here. I have actually recorded the first episode of Spillage. I'm super excited for you guys to see it. So if you're not a channel member, if you subscribe, you'll get to see that when it goes live tomorrow at the usual time of 4 PM UK time. I don't know what time that is for you guys locally because I don't know where you guys live. But yes, that's when it will be going live. Oh, look at all this. Ooh. We need more storage for coffee beans. I mean, I know it's not an actual food source, but whatever. No, we don't need more eggplant rations. We need algae rations, which we're not making. We need mushrooms. I mean, I don't think there's any danger of us ever running out of food. Kohlrabi. I probably should go around and actually, at some point before the next episode, and delete all of the weird paths that I don't need to be hanging around. Let's just go in for algae rations on what we haven't selected, because I think we're going to be making a lot of them. We're also going to change 3 of these to just be algae rations. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to have 3 for eggplants, or aubergines, and 3 for algae, and then 4 for corn, because we seem to produce a lot more corn. So hopefully we're going to start producing the eggplant rations. And I didn't put the pathing in over here. Oh, I did. They just haven't built it yet. They are allowed to do that. Coffee. I mean, this is going to keep them busy for a while. The bell's going. I mean, fine, have fermented soybeans, why not? It's just taking a while to put stuff in. And then the bell's going again. I'm super... Oh, we didn't actually... Okay. Bear with. We didn't put the sensor in over here, did we? I guess actually... Oh, yeah, you would need multiple sensors. Okay, let's be sensible. Has this started to run out of water? The depth is still at 0.58, so we'll find out in a minute. Do I have space to do it over here as well? I don't think I do. Not easily. It's sort of a symptom of how I've built stuff. In the future, we won't need to worry about it because I will build stuff better to begin with. But I'm reluctant to change how everything is working now. Just for this, because we have essentially already built everything. Now I am interested in looking at these fill valve and pressure valve. I know they're not going to go here, but let's just see what they do. So this is a height, and this is a flow limit. So it still isn't my lovely sluice. I guess you'd have to use a contamination sensor for that. I'm not sure what we will do for that. So, what do we come down here and do? So some of this well-being stuff does need HP, doesn't it? It needs horsepower. So what I'm going to do is I am probably going to run a power shaft all the way over here. It does make a mockery of us actually building what we built, but all of the entertainment is going to be over this side, so I think we just have to route the power. And remember, we are playing as sort of like a mock Soviet style, so it's utilitarianism over practicality. Not practicality. Practicality over beauty, so to speak. I mean, I could actually just draw it off. No, let's not talk about that. We're just putting it in this way. So, what do our beavers want to see? Our beavers want lots of enjoyment. So, swimming pools are going to go elsewhere. Exercise plazas should be easy to do, actually. We could actually... they are big. They're big boys, aren't they? I wonder if that might go higher up. It's a wind tunnel. I wonder if I can get... so that's not going to fit there. Fine. We might do like detailer land down here. And I keep saying that I'm going to pop in one of my logos, and I still haven't. So forgive me for not having done that. And probably put a path around the back here. I think that would work. No, it does. Well, it does work for one. I'm just kind of just sticking stuff in now. Hopefully it looks okay. And that's fine. And maybe we'll put in a... we can maybe put some braces in back here. Just, you know, make it look a little bit better. I know you don't have power. You just need to chill out. I can't believe we built those three so quickly. Have we already built a grease factory as well? We have. I think we unpause these bot factories now, to be honest. And maybe even unpause that. So they are producing grease from canola oil and extract. Lovely. Now, can I? Not high enough. It's like one of those indoor skydiving things. So pop that there. I'm hoping this will be high enough. What's the clearance of those? So we'll go for a triple platform, and if not, I have just meant that we can't do that there, which is going to be fine. I don't know why I'm not just testing this out with one rather than doing this all the time. There we go. And that does also allow us to come in right at the end, and we can pop in. So what do I want up here? Because we have this here, so we can put pathing all down here. I was actually thinking there might be a world in which... no, that's not what I want to do. I mean, it is what I want to do, but it's not what I want to do. No, no, don't delete that. I think it's like this. So we can pop that there, and then we can have... pop that there. Tubeway station. Just because verticality is like probably one of the bigger challenges in this game. And then we can, like so. Nice and easy. And we could even delete that and pop some stairs so they can get down to the top layer. How does that look? I think that looks good. And we'll run a path all along here. And they're slowly building that. So has that increased our well-being? So we're 5 days out from the temperate cycle. I'm hopeful that what we did with the sluices and etc. last time will sort out the water and we will appear to get a lot more. Does he just automatically pause when he can't plant? Ah, so here we go. You are in. When it's greater than 5%, I want you to automate. Depth sensor 4. So you should be paused. No. Yes. Yes. When it's less than. What have I got this set to? Less than or equal to. So I want to change this to less than or equal to, don't I? So that's fine. It just frees up. That's going to be very useful for freeing up beavers. What? How many jobs do we have that we're not doing? Has our population like dropped off the edge of a cliff? We need to move this anyway. So I think what we're going to do is we'll come up over here and we're going to put in the breeding area. So what I was thinking for this was, do I just take that out? So I'm just going to take that stack out for now. I did think the construction of some things was dropping off a little bit. Pop that there, and then what we'll do is we're going to put a tubeway system, tubeway entrance in there. You notice how I love putting tubeway stations everywhere. So over here, I think we're going to have our sort of breeding pods. Now, I don't want to cover them. I want it to kind of look a bit like is something from Alien probably the wrong way to describe this. Sort of like, so they are all in their pods ready to be born. So we'll run a path through the middle there. I think we get rid of that little path there. And then what we're going to do, my game will probably hate me for this. Putting so many. I mean, how many do we have over here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Right, okay. So we need to go higher than that. So it's housing, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And what I might do to make it look a little bit, so that I don't go mad with beavers, if we put some storage in for berries, the industrial piles. And of course it's leaving my path as well. So there we go. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Small warehouses, that's what I want. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop them in. I can't believe we haven't got enough beavers to do the jobs we need. That seems wild. It seems very wild. Yeah, I'm not sure how that's happened. But, you know, it has happened, so that's fine. And I am just trying to pad out this Platformtopia to actually justify why we made the pissing thing in the first place. So that NYC doesn't come in and just, you know, murder me. So we have moved our breeding pods. I want this to be the high priority, guys. build this for me. Because we must have some builders, beaver builders. Which means I'm going to come in and I'm going to delete these. Is it the lack of extract? We do have extract, so it shouldn't be the lack of extract. And what I'm also going to do is I'm going to put in... So our district centre is going to be going in soon. So let's take that out. And where's landscaping? Paths and structures. Oh, you think I know where this stuff was by now? It's not high enough. There we go. And so that's where our district centre is going to go. Yeah, I'm going to need you. Oh, this is explaining a lot. I put the working hours up, didn't I? That's probably why they hate me. Okay, let's see if that improved things a little bit. I forgot about that. In my rush to get this done. So how far in? We are 31 minutes into this episode. In my rush to complete this, we made the beavers work for far too long. Let's get rid of some of these paths because we do not need these paths. And that's probably what's causing my game to potato a bit. Look at all this. That's fine. So hopefully that'll improve performance a bit. I might come off camera and delete a lot more of this, but we will see. How's all this doing down here? I'm really proud of this power station. It was a great idea by everyone involved. I couldn't have done it without you. So hopefully now, we're not going to have too much of a beaver problem because we're going to be chucking the resources we need into these pods. Do they still use berries for this? Berries and extract, so there's no water. So what it should be is this should be extract. Okay. Which we're struggling to make. Because apparently 4 centrifuges is not enough. Because I put 2 over here, didn't I? I mean, we're not even getting enough bad water. It's not that far for them to go. So, we need to think about moving a lot more of this out again. And what have I done? I have scubbed this up. Can I? We can do this side at least. That's fine, I don't mind. It gives it like a multi-layered feeling, which I'm quite pleased about. So we'll go for district management and we'll pop some more builder sets in. Yep, I like that. Yeah, putting all of this in. Just put this in first, guys. Just going to make your lives a lot easier. And what are we going to put up here? So I wanted to put motivatoriums up here. So, where are they? They're under wellbeing. We're not worrying about that for now. Motivatoriums. So, oh, they are big. Do they? Oh, must be built on ground. Well, that's knackered that then, hasn't it? I'm guessing we're having a... Looks like we're having an area over here for motivatoriums. I'm really disappointed that that couldn't be built on the... I don't think we actually have any reason to go over here anymore, so I'll pop that there. They can come over to power. And we'll pop that there. If they want a bit of motivation. Oh, it is connected. It's connected around there. Oh, that's ugly. Ugh. Are they putting that in? We are 29 beavers short. I'm hopeful that some of these come and grow up. So some of these come and... I'm fully aware that I should not have deleted all of these. But We live in a strange world, don't we? So these can definitely go. Imagine this can go. I mean, go away. I'm not going to take that hoarding post out just yet. Go away. All of this can come out. So we are reclaiming this and we're going to grow something down here. I can't remember what we said we were going to grow down here. Did we make a statement about what we were going to grow down here? It's probably going to be more trees, isn't it? Because I think we are lacking on the trees. Wow, we have used a lot of planks. We've used 1,500 planks. Or is that just because we're producing the treated planks? We have 2 mines running and we don't really need 2 mines running. Let's pause this one. Oh, and we've started to produce the bots at a breakneck pace, haven't we? So you get paused, you get paused. You get bots. You get bots. You get bots. So fingers crossed. We're gonna... I wonder if there's a... I'm intrigued by the population counter. So let's put one of these in. And this can go down here. Resource counter, science counter, indicator, speaker, detonator. I need to watch a guide. I want to know what they do. Chronometer. That's just measures water contamination below its arm. Flow sensor. So I think I read somewhere, or JC said in his video, that someone was actually building a computer in Timberborn, which I find wild, but I find incredibly fascinating at the same time. So the motivators are in, which means we don't need to get power up here, which means what can we put up here? I think we go for dance plazas, don't we? Exercise plaza even. 1, 2. Ooh. Maybe we have. Maybe we're just going to do this. Doesn't have to look good. It's utilitarian, remember. That's what we're telling ourselves. Anyway. And we're going to pop them like so. They would look much better sunk into the ground, however, they're on top of a building, so pop them there. And away we go. So what this allows me to do is this allows me to put some well-being stuff here, which would make sense and make look good. So decoration. Lantern doesn't hurt. Brazier. And we're not going deep. I mean, I shouldn't even be doing this. We should be form over function, but, you know, it's cool, isn't it? Well, I do need to make sure we still have room for the Earth Repopulator. And what's going up here is we are going to put in tanks after tanks after tanks. Because I said we was. Do we need these? No. Are we having them? Yes. Build those. Can't get all required material, so you can actually. Can you get round to it? Are we that short on planks? Are we that short on planks? We went from having so many planks at the beginning to not having any planks at all now. I think I'm going to... These bot heads are slowing us down. I think what we're going to do is... Did we put this in? No. I prioritise this. I think what we're going to do is we're going to set a height on... So when over 50, switch off. One less than... So if it's less than 50, it shuts off. But it's... Oh, if it's less than 50, it turns on, okay. So, and if you're less than 50... If you're less than 100 limbs... And your bot heads... So if you're... Oh... 50. Yeah, because they're over 50, they're all going to switch off. That's fine. So I'm going to automate you with resource counter 1. You're going to be automated with resource counter. What are you producing? Limbs. And you're producing the heads. You're producing chassis, and you're going to produce limbs again. So this should turn everything off, and then we will keep a level of bots. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I haven't actually watched. All of our sluices working. Do we not just have that little water? Because this is flowing through here now, isn't it? So is this flowing off? Or are we just pumping that much now because of the extra water storage I've set in motion? I'm not sure. These boys are definitely drying out though. 3.5 days. Oh, that's not good. Might have to create like a reserve reservoir here. Thoughts, very much thoughts. Much to think about. So hopefully that's going to allow this to then come back up, because we are limiting the resources. So we don't have enough heads, that's fine, they can keep building. But the rest, I mean, I know we have these in here, don't we? So you are counter 3, are you not? You are counter 1, and you are counter 2 for chassis. So cool. So that's going to mean that our bot production isn't going to eat into our everything we have going on. What's this? Total population. So this is interesting. So, oh, you can send contaminated beavers off automatically. So bots. If bots are over a certain amount, stop making bots. That's really interesting. So if total beavers are... Can you automate the... You can automate that. You can automate these. So if we don't if you don't have the population, that's really interesting. If over X amount, stop producing beavers. So we could work out how many jobs we've got, and if they are, we could turn off. We could only turn stuff on when we have vacancies. That could be really cool. That could be really cool. This just isn't filling up, is it? But this is overtopping. So there's water here. What's your major malfunction, friend? So you're on. You're on. Are you not connected to the right clutch? Depth sensor 3. There we go. You probably weren't connected to the right one. And away we go. So when these are empty, this should stop and then stop using the power. That's a really interesting way of of automating this stuff. I mean, we don't have to because we could just leave them pumping all the time. But why waste the excess power? Because what's our power? I mean, I don't know why I'm going over here to look at our power usage. It actually does exceed demand. So when we're not pumping it over the top, it does actually make sense to do what I'm doing. Can't believe I'm doing something logical. And that does just keep the water flowing back around, so we're not actually wasting any water at all. Nothing should be flowing out of here, nothing should be flowing out of here. And we're not overtopping. Or we're overtopping in waves. I could even set this to only do this at night. Which would be, you know, that's a cool idea. We have so much food, we're going to have loads of water. Stop complaining, you've got loads of power things. Do I need to give them more charging stations? I hope this has been moderately informative as I discover stuff for myself while we also go through this together. Oh, and we are improving the wellbeing massively, so let's take a look at the wellbeing. Chipped teeth and injury, that's fine. Wet furs, crap. Campfire and rooftop terraces, we need loads of rooftop terraces. We maybe put them in down there, actually. Yeah, that might be, oh, that might be a win mine now. Do we take those out there? That doesn't need to be there, does it? Run that along there. And well-being. Run that along there. And we could even will you not let me put a double there? We could even do this. And pop that there, and then we could have entry from both directions, depending on where they live. So have we put this in now? We have. So I'm going to actually move Platformtopia. Bear with. Oh god, look at all that. We're going to move Platformtopia, we're going to pop it in the centre here. Oh, that caused a lot of lag. We need to make sure we rename it Platformtopia. And then we're going to press play again. And hopefully everyone will go back to their jobs. Fingers crossed. So, where are we putting our Earth Repopulator? Does it require power? That's my first question. It does not. Somewhere over here could be. It needs to be on the platform. Yeah, okay, it does need to be on the platform. I think we build a big platform over here for it. Yeah, okay, we're going to work that out. So you're going to access it by getting up the top here. What did this playthrough need more of? More platforms? Oh, of course it did. So, what is the footprint of it? So if I pop that there, I think we're going to pop it. We're going to pop it. I think we're going to have it as like as a standalone platform thing. So we're going to come to there, which is that one there. Watch me forget where that was. Maybe that's fine. I don't know what we're going to do with that dead space there. I kind of just want it to be separate. And we have it in a 27-day drought. The water is becoming a bit squeaky bum time, isn't it? We might have to come up with a system whereby we have something that sluices off here, creates a little storage bit to drip feed water into the top of there. But not for now, we don't. Because we are still feeding this. So I think this is filling up enough because we have the... I'm trying to stop Twitch for the camera. The overflow from the top here. If we didn't, I think it would become a serious issue. I'm amazed at how much progress we've made today. We're on 49 minutes. So, where will we be coming in with this from? So we're going to come in there, so I've done one too many. That's fine. I guess the simplest thing might just be to do is just to do like a big square of them and work out what's excessive. So I imagine it's like that, isn't it? So and then one more level. And then we're going to put the Earth Recultivator slap bang on the top like so. So I think that allows us to. I can sense an audible sigh of relief from the audience. I decided I wasn't going to put that on metal platforms and make it a pain in the ass to build. But you know, that's fine. The beavers are going to go to space. Well, they're not going to go to space. I kind of think it does look like some sort of space launch system. Look at that. Is it horrendous? Yes. Is it fine? Yeah, also yes. Building these power to... Right, did not know that. Actually, so we'll delete you. Well, let's pause this for a second. Let's also pause you, because we're going to have to run power across here, aren't we? Also delete you. Can you really not be reached? Are we really that short on planks again? I thought we'd like sorted our overuse of the bot things. I apologise, this is really ugly. This is really ugly. Like, really ugly. I hate it ugly. I also been meaning to get rid of this path here, so we can put the metal fence back in. It's been bugging me for a while and I haven't done anything about it. Why do these use power? What are they, like a mud bath mechanically infused with bubbles? Sound makes about as much sense as anything else. Can't get all materials. What are we chucking the planks into? I am seriously going to have to figure out supply chains if we want to. Treated planks 2000, metal blocks 2000, fine. Gears 1500. Oof. We shouldn't be producing any more bots because this should all be paused. Apart from the heads, which is fine. We have a limit on the heads. And we've gone back down to the low on the scrap on the treated planks are being absolutely hammered by the mine. Do we go back to the efficient mine? Yeah, okay. Let's do that for now. That's paused. I did not think this would be a nightmare at this point of the game. And I guess what we could have down here is we could just have hauling posts. Oh, what's going on? And let's just run him. You're going to make me do it, aren't you? Okay, that's fine. No, don't delete that. I've realised we should probably have a tubeway station down here. Which means pulling all of that out. to run that all the way down there. So, well, we come. How much longer we got? 55 minutes. So we will say our goodbyes in a minute. So let me pop this in, and then we will say our goodbyes. Hope you're still enjoying watching the series. I hope those of you that choose to, are going to enjoy watching my next series. I've put a lot of, well, I've tried to increase the production value. Put it that way. It might be for naught. It might very much be for naught, but we will see. Maybe build that first. Yeah. So, thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, what are you waiting for? Please do. You've made it this far into one of my videos. And I'd love to keep you up to date with what's going on with the rest of my stuff. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. Please do let me know where you want to see this go. I don't know how much more we have, because I'm not going for greenification of the map. We're going for the ultimate water recycling. We have our lovely power plant. We maybe need a few more bits for bots. So grease wise, how much grease are we using? We're using a lot of extract as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to think about that. So let me know where you want this to go. If not, I think this probably has three maybe episodes more, and then we're going to take suggestions on maps for me to play a new thing on. We're going to try custom map as opposed to a normal map, I think, unless anyone majorly objects. So thank you for watching. That was really prolonged again as usual, and I will see you next time.